Our next stop is Philadelphia, where the trade deadline came and went. The Eagles, as you know, added several defensive players, including Jalen Phillips from Miami. But maybe more significantly, they did not trade away A.J. Brown, even though Brown has publicly expressed frustration with his role. Here's their general manager, Howie Roseman, explaining why he did not trade away his star receiver.
I think that when you're trying to be a great team, it's hard to trade great players. And A.J. Brown's a great player. He wears the C for a reason. He's an important part of this team, of this organization. He cares about winning. He cares about his teammates. And, you know, I think that when you're a team like ours that is looking forward to an opportunity to compete for a championship, you just don't get rid of the guys like that.
Did the Eagles make the right decision not trading away A.J. Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, look, you live like, the greater the talent, the greater. Look, I mean, it's a question.
I mean, I'm like,
matter, Jeff.
Lord. Why are you so exasperated?
Too much. You're too much. This is why you can't have nice. This is why you're a Jets fan, bro, right here. Because you say, why would
We just
you
traded away our two best players.
A.J. Brown. Are
Yeah.
you serious? Did you watch what the dude? Did you just watch what Marvin Harrison Jr. did against? Like, there are only a few guys in our game that can do what A.J. Brown. He read a book on the sideline the year you won the Super Bowl. That he's aggravated. I can live with it, man. Like Howie Roseman makes the greatest point.
No.
You don't trade away great players when you're a great football team.
It's pretty simple. The greater the talent, the greater the tolerance.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's been true since the beginning of time when it comes to professional football. We've seen through the course of history guys who many teams would be like, you got to get rid of that guy. And they would look at you like, oh, do I?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Let's just go through history.
Yeah.
Just go through history.
Lawrence
You're not
Taylor?
getting.
Was that one?
Look,
Okay.
I mean, come on now.
It's a similar deal. I remember talking to Jimmy Johnson, and he's like, Michael Irvin showed up late for practice, something, and the player said, well, he goes, you ain't Michael Irvin. Like,
That's exactly right.
it.
That's exactly right.
And a lot of these guys,
That's
they ain't
exactly
A.J.
right.
Brown. Like, we actually need A.J. Brown. And I thought the whole conversation the last several weeks was kind of ludicrous, if I'm being honest. Howie Roseman, if you know his tendencies, he never trades away players. He acquires. And as we see that he did the last couple of days, they're on the bye week. Other GMs might be on vacation. Other GMs might be doing other things. Howie acquired 3 players when they didn't even have a game that weekend. So that's what they do.
One of the things when you're talking about players like this, you can't have a team full of exceptions, but you make exceptions for exceptional players.
Right.
And they have a great foundation there. They have a foundation that is rooted in winning. They've won Super Bowls.
That's right.
So you just you deal with this kind of thing and you manage it.
Because the end goal
great
is
phrase,
to win
by
a
the way.
Super Bowl.
That's right.
The end goal, the expectation in Philly is Super Bowls. So you don't get rid of A.J. Brown. I think the reason, obviously, the conversation is being had is because A.J. is the one tweeting, posting cryptic things, saying things I don't know about a meeting, all this stuff. And that's why the conversation was being had.
Yes.
But to take it a step further, like, oh, could Howie... Now, that part was ridiculous because it was never going to happen
All
now.
right, so where does it leave us? Let's put up D23. The time for acquisition, for roster building
Let's go, 23.
has come and gone.
Oh.
The Lions and Eagles are currently tied for the best odds to win the... This is D23.
This is
the Lions and Eagles are currently tied for the best odds to win the NFC.
Wow.
Followed by the Packers and Rams, who are tied for third. Seahawks are right behind them. Buccaneers, who are not listed on your graphic here, come in at 11-1. So now we put those picks up there. So we got a lot of votes. A lot of people, team turmoil, whatever it's been, ups and downs. Lewis, you're going Seattle.
I absolutely am. Well, good. It's 3-1, huh? I am. You know why? Because look, Sam is in a sweet spot.
Yeah.
John Schneider recognizes it. They have one of the meanest defenses in the league.
No Green Bay, no Detroit. I'm just looking at the teams that are not represented on that screen.
No Rams?
Packers,
Yeah,
Lions,
Rams. Yeah.
And
No,
the
I
NFC
think
is
this was
loaded.
actually this was actually really difficult to pick. The reason I went Eagles, A, defending champs, but B, I trust their quarterback more so than the Seahawks right now. Last year we were saying Sam Darnold is in his sweet spot, and then it started to fall apart. Granted, the roster he has now is different, but I just need to see it.
Okay, yeah.
I would also just say, last week, if you asked me this question, I probably would have said the Packers, and then you lay that egg against the Panthers at home. It seems like every team is laying eggs just when we want to crown them.
Yeah.
Lions, same.
Lions
yeah.
did it. The Rams lost to the Niners at home on a Thursday. The Eagles, though, the Eagles have beaten the Bucks, the Rams. They've beaten the Chiefs. Like, the Eagles feel like they've already done that. They've beaten those teams. No eggs have been laid.
Yeah. So then we go to well, they lost to the Giants on a
Giants,
Thursday night, but I know what you mean. That was a long time ago. In the AFC, they did a very interesting thing for you on ESPN Bet. I like this. These are your division leaders. All right, the Patriots lead the East, the Colts lead the South, the Broncos lead the West, the Steelers lead the North, just as we all expected. No Buffalo on this graphic, no Kansas City on this graphic, no Baltimore on this graphic.
Isn't that great?
So the wager is a really good prop bet. And right now, it's up on ESPN Bet Sportsbook. You can either have those 4 teams,
Get that up.
and that's plus 140, or you can have the field, which of course includes Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, maybe Chargers if you like that.
I like
Come
this.
on.
It's a very interesting little bet.
That's an easy bet to me.
Why is it an easy bet to you?
Because look, all right, that's why right there. You see those three Buffalo Bills logos right there, because they have
you
the
had to pick
best.
one,
They have,
Saturday,
they
taking
have
the
the
Colts.
best lines of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
The Bills do.
Absolutely. And I know that their Achilles heel could potentially be explosive creation on offense outside the numbers, right? The wide receiver position. But did you watch their offensive line? Did you watch how James Cook ran? I mean, how he ran in that game?
Yeah.
Did you watch how Joey Bosa affected that game late in the game against Kansas City? I mean, he had Patrick going, where's 97 at?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm telling you, that ultimately is what's going to get you to the promised land, and I think Buffalo's set up.
I'll be honest. I mean, I like Buffalo. Obviously, I like the Colts the best, but I like the Patriots and the Broncos. Those are 2 really good teams. By the way, Patriots already beat the Bills at their place. These teams are constructed, again, Colts have very good offensive line. Defensive line's going to get better with the pressure. The Patriots, they got Drake May. I mean, they're legit.
Question.
Kansas City? I mean, they lose to Buffalo every year in the regular season. Are we jumping off the Chiefs bandwagon?
I'm not.
You know, I've been called a Chiefs apologist before.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I am.
Not a lot to apologize for. They've
Maybe
been
I
to the
am.
Super Bowl.
But what I'm saying is like their offensive and defensive line. Like I just think Buffalo's lines of scrimmage dominate right now. I think Kansas City, as much work as they did on their offensive line, man, I mean, with Josh Simmons not being there and we don't know when he's going to return, I mean, that's a problem. It's just a problem, and that's why it makes me swing towards Buffalo right now.
I will say this. If we're doing the brackets right now in the playoffs and it's like 2 versus 7, and I don't care if the 2 is the Broncos, the Patriots, I don't care if it's the Colts, and the 7 is Mahomes and the Chiefs, it takes a lot of gumption to say, you know what, I trust the home field advantage and what these guys did the last 15
I agree with that.
I probably would still take the Chiefs over all of these teams in an individual game, 2 versus 7.
Me too.
I will say, so I picked the Bills preseason to win the Super Bowl, so I've picked them there. But the defensive line, they've taken a lot of hits. Ed Oliver 1 week, the next week they lose Michael Hoyt, a guy they just got back from suspension. So their defensive line has taken.
What are the odds again? Put it back up.
Put it back up.
Because I'm.
Hey,
we're betting.
Boost it.
We're betting. I don't have to follow the rules y'all follow. I don't got to follow any rules y'all follow. I'm outside of all that nonsense that y'all are controlled by here. Ain't nobody controlling my cash.
$140 on a $100 bet.
That's it. Let's go.
Hey, breakfast is on you next week.
That's it. Let's rock.
Coming up.